Hello, my name is Carol Littlewood and I'm a project coordinator working for one of RHET's 13 countryside initiatives across Scotland. I would like to take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about how RHET is adapting its way of working in the current pandemic. RHET will be ready to resume face-to-face farm visits, classroom talks, projects and our well-known food and farming events as soon as COVID restrictions allow. But in the meantime, we are developing resources to add to those we already have that will further help to support teachers delivering projects on food, farming, healthy eating and many more subjects linking to STEM, be that biology, physics, chemistry, geography or technology. There are already short videos about a range of subjects on our YouTube channel, but there are also a number of other video talks available on request. These talks have been made by our volunteers and project coordinators over the last 9 months, when we have been unable to go into classrooms. They include talks on different agricultural crops, farm livestock and cooking demonstrations to name just a few. One aspect of our talks and visits is that RHET feel it is vital for pupils to have face-to-face contact with our volunteers. This engages the children far more and can have a big influence on how the talk progresses, with the pupils leading the conversation in a direction that they find particularly interesting. Our great volunteer and staff teams are used to this, and as they all work in the rural sector, they are able to deal with a wide range of subjects that the discussion may move into. We are about to start piloting live virtual farm visits. We hope to develop this in a way that we can get good connectivity and engage with classes when the pupils are homeschooling. It should then be even easier to link with them when the pupils are back in class. Importantly, we see this as being a sustainable development in our services. We have had to purchase equipment to allow us to do this. Cellular-enabled iPads don't come cheap, but this method of learning will be relevant way past the end of lockdown and the return to a more normal way of life. We feel it may be a good way to engage with teachers who are nervous about bringing a class out onto a working farm, see it as a taster session if you like, and it would hopefully mean that they will then want to come out and see the real thing. It could also be used in specific situations where a class maybe wants to learn about a type of farming that they cannot see locally, or as a catch-up to see a farm they have been out to visit already in a different season. We also see it as a way that we could deliver a live visit to children with disabilities, which might otherwise mean a real farm visit was out of the question. RHET has enabled visits to farms for pupils with a wide range of disabilities and have also delivered classroom talks for children where disability means a farm visit's not possible. The live virtual visit could be a way for such children to get a more realistic experience. New situations can make some children unsure about coming out on a farm visit, as it is too much for them to cope with. A live virtual visit would allow them to engage with the visit that their fellow pupils were on as little or as much as they felt comfortable with. Obviously, we hope that it will be sooner rather than later that RHET will be able to deliver secure, socially distanced farm visits again, as well as resuming classroom talks in school. But in the meantime, we can deliver alternatives to support teachers in the current learning environment. We are already making plans for a virtual offering from the Royal Highland Show, and with spring approaching, some of our coordinators are working on how to deliver growing projects remotely. So RHET is still here and actively working to help teachers deliver the curriculum for excellence, learning about anything related to food and farming. We're on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, as well as having lots of downloadable materials on our website. If you are interested in the work RHET is involved with, please get in touch